Now you see him. Now you don't. Now you see him. Now you don't. Now you see him. You ready to do this?
You ready?
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time once again for the crypto. BlackSheep show. Woo!
It's a sheep talking. Island boy.
Damn, you've got some wind in you, boy. I know somewhere you can put that wind in that mouth.
Not even two minutes into the stream and we're already dead.
Hey, had to.
Pride month, baby. Island boy. Island boy. Island boy Shane is in the house today, gang.
It's a sheep talking, going to the moon. Drip pops and poles gonna make us all rich. The DJ protocol.
What is up? What is up, guys?
What?
So, today
is Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Ah.
Market's
So-
still bleeding.
Yeah, it's still sucking ass, isn't it? So tonight at 6, we got a Stake Protocol coming to the Telegram. Talk about their project.
Ooh.
And what we got? And today, what do we got going on here in the lending side of Avarice? There's been some pretty good ones, but they usually get sniped pretty quick. If you see like a short one for like a lot of interest, it's usually gone pretty quick.
What is that? The shit that people are trying to sell?
Yeah. No, they're trying to take loans on their stakes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what we get today.
Mm-hmm.
About 38 minutes. So, what's going on, Don?
Well, I
Figured a bunch of shit out today, didn't you?
yeah, I did. I caught up with good old King Koz from Sidekick
Yes.
Finance, and yeah, he did show some of the Jedi mind tricks and all.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, so no, we got a good sense of direction forward with resolving those issues I've been having today. Hopefully, we'll be a lot further forward. He's shared some code with me as well, so that's even better. Yeah, no, very productive meeting. So
Nice, dude.
yeah, no, shout out to his sidekick, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kaz, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy, man.
Cool dude too. Yeah, like you can ask him questions. Like when I have questions about shit, I've gone right to him and asked him, and he's always does what he can to help. And he's super busy too.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, bloody oath he is. Yeah. But no, awesome stuff. So yeah, I jumped in there, and thank you again for setting that up as well. Yeah. So yeah, post show I'll be jumping in and getting that coding in. Other than that, we're just kicking it for now. I'm actually cleaning up the GitHub to fulfill one of my promises I made about a week ago, where I said I was going to open source a bunch of my code. So I'm just cleaning up the stuff, getting ready to do that as well.
Got 12 people out there. What's up, guys? Who we got out there? We got Magni, Dgens, We got the Crypto Command Center because XRP sucks.
Hey, he's not just XRP.
Yeah, everything's sucking today though.
No, guys. Nope. Let's pull up the fucking Helio Bank and check that out.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go.
Masternodes. I don't know.
You can't even.
Well, I got
You got to look up the actual. The fucking. What is it up right now? Oh, 20%. It's actually up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's been on a runner.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Hey, just think about this.
Kick the shit out of Hex this year.
All the that were talking shit and like I literally was getting bombarded every day by Hexkins, including BlackSheep. If all those Hexkins would have followed me the last year and
Jackpot, bitch! Jackpot!
I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Yeah, where's PACECAR?
Hey, just think though, if all the Hexkins listen to me, you're gonna follow me and Rhino instead of fucking faggot Richard Hart, they'd all be rich.
Yeah, but listen. People only have the capacity to follow one person going bald per year.
Well, he's not going bald. He's going fat and ugly.
Oh, true. I retract my statement.
I'm not going fat and ugly, just bald. And I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't want to go bald, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. It's part of life. Like,
you know what? Being bald is nothing to be ashamed of, okay? Captain Picard was a proud member of the Bald Men's Association.
He was one of those few like bald men that women would even be like, I don't like bald men, but that dude's sexy. And I'd always be like, how the fuck is that old fucking British fuck sexy? He's like
he got game, Shane. You ain't got no
apparently
game, bro.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard is fucking girls would be like young would be his granddaughter and be like, I'm not into old guys or bald guys, but that fucking dude, oh, I'd bang him all night. Like, what?
That's another out of context clip there.
We got Cross in the house. All wreck. Thanks, BTC. Yep.
No, Cross. Not
Still
all wreck. Look at your screen.
On Everest. No offs appearing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little slow today.
Yeah.
Reason it's probably not appearing is nobody wants to fucking, lend their shit out because they're happy where they're at.
Yep.
Because they do to lend, they got to pay 2% of whatever, and they could just wait a little while and keep their money.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Looking at this sapphire right here. So all those massive straight legs up were all of the biggest dumps we've seen in Bitcoin in the last couple weeks, month.
Yeah,
those are all the.
Well, that's the best time to buy it up.
It's crazy though. And then when it dipped back down, when it had that small little dump, it was actually when Bitcoin started going back up.
Right. Got 1,200 in there.
I mean, I even got Crypto Bobcat on it now. He's in my Masternode chat and shit.
Nice. What's up? Got Manchard in the house.
Yo.
What up?
Back from vacation.
Man, Sapphire.
You better not be wearing one of your silly little hats. Let us see you.
No, dude.
No silly hat?
No.
Like an 1800s popper?
I left my hat in Ohio. I got to go back and get it.
You got to go all the way back for your hat.
Man, there's this fucking island up by Sandusky, Ohio. You'd take this jet boat catamaran, big people mover, and there's all these. You rent a golf cart and just party around with all these. Well, I guess they're Ohio people. I mean, it was a pretty good time though.
Yeah, in the summer, Ohio's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, PA2, which is basically Ohio light, Western PA. Hey, I finally got an Avarice today, 1.5 BNB. It's pennies, nice, I know, bro. But I'm in.
That's good.
Use your link. So cool, you should get like 5 cents or something, I think.
Yeah. Better than nothing. Buy the dip.
Buy the dip. I'm shorting shit
Below
coins.
22. Below 22. Oh, on Bitcoin?
Oh yeah, it is. It's right there.
Oh,
dude.
shit. Yeah.
There's like thousands of Bitcoin like positions that go off when it hits 20,000. This is like it's gonna wreck all the way down as soon as it hits 20,000.
What about
Oh, I know.
what about El Salvador, dude? Like they started making that their official currency when it was in like I think the 60,000 range, and they were buying it up. Like that means their whole country.
Yeah, they
now.
just bought a bunch more, I think, today.
Did they? Okay, because I was gonna say they're back
Yeah.
to a third world country again.
Yeah, they bought like another, a whole bunch of them. What's up, Dr. Solo?
Oh yeah, I don't worry about the price of fucking Bitcoin. As long as my Sapphire stays doing what it does, when Bitcoin comes back, woo,
You'll be buying a yacht.
bro. Yeah, I'll buy a fucking TRX and make it faster than yours.
Haha.
And then you'll have to soup yours up.
Man, I'm hoping that I get in something cheap in the bear market. You know,
I don't need to go any faster than what it's gonna be. Though.
Bro, we are gonna have a
I'll
small
get myself
dick
killed.
contest. Yeah, right. Well, if I get a TRX, we'll have a small dick contest. We'll keep one up in each other.
You don't need to go that fast in the truck, dude.
That ain't a truck, bitch. That's a sports car that happens to look like a truck. That's all. It's a sports car with way more fucking passenger space.
You're telling yourself that.
No, you wait till you get that. You're gonna be like, holy fuck, this is a sports car.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But I'm not gonna be fucking going through $100 a fucking day in gas. So,
only if you
'cause the
drive.
faster you make it, dude, it's already gonna have like 8 miles to the gallon or less when I get it. So like I want to be able to daily drive it. So if I just add more horsepower, then it's
you don't
it's
spend
not daily
120
driving
grand on a truck and then not do that. I know you're a guy and you got a set of fucking you got a dick and balls and you're like a 14-year-old adult like all of us grown men. Yeah, you're gonna rip on that bitch. Every guy's like, yeah, right. We're men. We're all like 14-year-old kids. We're just bigger and more money.
Yep.
Mhm.
It might take you time, but once you're comfortable with that truck and you're like, oh, this ain't so, you're gonna rip it, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be adding any more shit to it.
No, you might not add
done.
more, but at 1,000 horsepower, what I'm saying is you don't need to add
Yes,
more.
of course I'm gonna be hitting the gas pedal. That's obvious, but I'm not adding any more shit to it.
Oh man, that thing's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fucking fun.
I need to get one. I mean, I don't need 1,000 horsepower, but I do need like a truck. And Rams are my favorite.
Yeah.
They're easy to work on. Well, they were.
See, Dr. Solo, that means overhead and dealing with customers and dealing with employees. I make more money doing nothing.
Oh, dude, what a key point that is. Oh, everyone's always, if you got some money, everyone's got an idea on how to start a business. But, it's like, fuck dealing with people. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Only do that if you have to.
Yeah, there's a couple of companies I've been thinking, in the last year about, and always I'm like, wait a minute, overhead, employees, customers complaining. Fuck that. I make retarded money now with none of that.
I look at it like this, right? Even people like even rich and famous people go through that same issue, right? They come into money and everybody's got an idea of how to do something. I look at it like this. If Corey Taylor went into a business venture to open a fish store, like a pet shop, right, with goldfish and all that sort of shit, and still got suckered in, burnt on the other side of that, then why is anyone else going to end up any different? Don't worry about people and their ideas. Stick to your own guns.
Oh yeah, because I've thought so many times about starting, or I've owned my own companies, and I've even thought of like getting back into the Amazon thing and all that. And I'm like, dude, I literally can make, on an average month, let's say right now I'm making $60,000 to $80,000 a month right now. doing in a bear market with no headache.
Well, let's put that in
Yeah.
perspective.
That was an actual call out too, by the way. Like an actual, yeah.
The previous owner of my software company, before he was bought out, he owned a business park, 7 buildings, and that was $55,000 a month in income.
Yeah.
The buildings were worth let's say $30 million. So to be able to do that more, almost double that income just
With
from
no headache.
crypto is amazing because he needs 5 companies to run that business park. You don't need 5 companies to run your shit.
Yeah. I've thought about eventually getting into like commercial real estate, but it's funny because when these guys talk about their returns and they're talking about, oh my God, 10, 20% a year returns on these commercial properties that are million, million point three. Yeah, that's good income. But I'm like, holy shit, 10, 20% a year on that kind of money. I wouldn't even fucking get out of bed for that. But at the
Not
same
now.
time, I want to own something like that so I could say like, I own that big old piece of commercial real estate,
Yeah. No,
but it's like I own that headache is really what you're saying.
I know a lot about commercial real estate just from my interactions with this guy and then his property company.
Yeah.
Very interesting world to see that. No, there's a lot to be said for commercial real estate. It does make money. It doesn't make crypto money, but it does make money, and it's generally viewed as a more secure form of investment. But if the dollar goes to zero, real estate building is not going to be worth shit. Crypto might still be worth something.
Yeah, or there's a big impending fucking crash coming. It's already starting. The market's starting to slow down, so that's why I'm trying to hurry up and have at least $250,000 cash in the bank by the end of year. So
you're gonna get any like bullion or
if shit starts crashing, like if it gets anywhere near like it did in 08, I'll take my fucking $250,000 and I'll leverage it against a fucking over $1 million of bank money, and I'll buy up a bunch of shit and just fucking sit on it and wait till the market comes back.
Well, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna get some bullets in case I have to eat my neighbors.
Kids have to eat your neighbors.
Damn. Heck's dumping.
Damn.
Yeah, that is a good idea, but you gotta always remember too is you gotta have there's a lot of competition in Vegas with like other things similar to that. I don't know if there's anything exactly like those sprinters, but I've seen those sprinter vans that are like limos or like executive limousines and shit. I know a guy who lives in Reno here that owns his own, dude. He's like, I don't know, his house is fucking like 17,000 square foot house, big, but he owns one of those for his own personal shit. That would be it on busy weekends though. I think you'd make a lot of fucking money. But it just depends because there's so much competition in Vegas for shit like that. Like I worked on the Strip most of my adult life, and it's like there's a lot of rentals and executive rentals, and
yeah,
it's a tough business. Because I was thinking, remember I talked to you guys. I was thinking about getting into the exotic car rental business, where exotics and 4x4s, and when I talked to when we went and rented our cars, this green one right here, when we did that, I talked to Rhino's buddy who owned that company, and he was one that was like, you're a crypto guy, right? Yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna ask you how much you make, but you make a lot of money, like, because he knew Eric makes a lot. Yep. He's like, why the fuck would you ever want to do something like this? He's like, I pay almost $1 million a year just in insurance. People total these fucking things. I have headache after headache. Like, I wish I could just make money with no overhead. And I was like, fuck, ruined my little idea. But he made sense. He's like, oh, you want to do it so you have all these cars at your disposal? Yeah. He goes, that's why I wanted to too. He was like, guess how often I drive any of these cars? He's like, never. Never. And I asked him too, I'm like, do you buy the salvages? Because a lot of times people that do those rentals, they buy them salvaged, or they'll buy them destroyed, have them fixed, and then rent them out.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, he said every one of these cars that he rents out, that all the ones we rented, he bought every one of them brand new. He don't play that fucking other fucking take fucking totaled cars and rent them out. So he's he told me stay away from that industry.
When thinking about starting a business, it's best to find something that, I mean, they say do what you love, but I think it's do what you don't mind doing, which is a little bit different. Do something that doesn't seem like work, and then you'll be good to go.
Damn, I didn't know that happened to Corey Taylor either, though, about the fucking pet store.
Yeah, that was like a thing. I was watching a bunch of interviews, like just doing my research. Went through a bit of a Stone Sour, Slipknot sort of phase, and yeah, it just come up in the trivia that one day, because he was starting to make money, like one of his friends or family had come out of the woodwork, like, oh, let's open this pet store, and apparently there was drugs and all that sort of shit involved or something, and yeah, so he was like, after that, he's like, nope, just not putting my money out there. I'm gonna keep to myself, build my kingdom basically. And so yeah, I don't know.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We where is it?
Oh yeah, compounding interest. That's how I've made a week's pay into more than what most people make in a lifetime. Literally, compounding interest more than anything.
Hyper compounded.
Right.
Yeah. Where the hell is that? Oh, here it is.
I go take a shit this morning. Came back, price went up.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys.
That's a 30-second nut, bitch.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys. That's the only way to do it.
Went in for the kilo.
All that fake internet money going into my bank account.
Jackpot, bitch.
Just hyper compounding right in the pussy, guys. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's the only way to do it.
Hey, that new guy that's been hanging around from Boston.
Yeah.
I think this is him.
Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah! Ooh yeah!
Pretty sure that
was amusing.
It seems pretty cool, like a pretty cool dude.
Woo. Pretty low day today.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens in the next 19 minutes.
Oh, only 19. Cool.
Yep.
Gonna get paid again.
So what happens after every tick, after every lobby?
You stake it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it pay out?
Carefully.
Yeah, well, it pays out, and you collect your tokens over here, and then you stake them over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And then
you
it
stake
pays you
them.
BNB dividends every day.
Oh,
Yeah,
where did the? Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you could
these
see
are-
how
this row
Sheep
right here.
got his. So
Mhm.
I'm copying Sheep in this. So if you see up top, you put how many you have to stake, and then you put 30 days out. And
Yeah.
like every day we do 30 days. So eventually, in 30 days from when he started, he's going to start getting paid every single day at that point.
Okay.
And then you get, what do you do then, Sheep? You take your divs and then you keep your tokens in there, right? And make more divs, like restake them for another 30.
Yeah, you just restake them, and you get your share of the pool.
When do you
That's what I
get them
thought.
back, though? I mean, how do you get them back? Do they just show up, or do you have to do something?
You wait till they expire, right? Till your 30 days is up, and then they
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
And then you like right now I've got 51 BNB that I'll be able to collect at the end of.
And you put how much
All these
total
things.
into it? Look on the other page.
Right now I've got about 272 in here.
272.
Yeah.
I've got
But see, this 100 that I did on day 7, like 4 days ago, it's already got 28 of them back
Jesus,
out of 100.
that's
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah. So So, yeah, it's definitely working. It's just a slow printer, but it's printing ridiculous returns.
Well, that's great.
It's like $4,000 to $5,000 a day right now. Somewhere in there.
Not bad at all. How much you put in? 20 grand? Or no, you
No,
put
about 70.
That's right.
Altogether.
No, you put 20 grand into what? EMP and ooze, right?
Yeah.
Each of those, I believe. You did it all like around the real short time frame.
Ooze, I don't think I have that much in there.
No, what I thought you put like 20 grand into two different things and 70 grand into that, all like in the same, like I'd say day or two.
I don't know. I put a lot of shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely EMP, and then Horde.
Horde, that's where you put 20 grand.
That's another one
Horde,
that's fucking
right?
kicking ass, guys.
I have not even looked into it, but that's Alex's shit.
This is a real stable coin. So yeah.
Whoa, dude, damn.
Look at that. Just straight sideways for like 3 months. Just bloop.
That looks like a very fucking hungry caterpillar.
Yeah. Just doing what it's designed to do. So.
Damn. Not bad at all, boys. Well done.
Yeah. Yeah. So and every now and then it raises or lowers its peg, depending on where, volume and what's in the treasury and stuff like that. So, like this was the peg until they got a lot of volume. Then the peg came up here, and now it's shifted back down to, I think the usual peg is 99 to, that's right. Yeah. 99 to 106 usually. But they blasted up a little bit higher on this range. So it does that. It goes back and forth like that to rebalance itself, basically. It's like its own like rebase or something. So pretty cool shit.
You see that what I put on the screen there about avarice?
What?
About what we're getting per BNB per how it's lower. It's getting lower already.
Let's see. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he's got some way to calculate it.
Yeah, there is a way. Somebody was saying that. Yeah. I didn't understand. They're like, you take like.
I just wait to see what I got every day. That's simple enough for me.
Yeah. Me too. I know I'm debating right now.
Calculating shit.
Should I add one more BNB right now, or like?
It's a pretty good entry day, dude. I mean, compared to all these other days.
Now, and now here, if I remember correctly, what somebody was saying, how you figured out. So if today's like, say, not such a heavy day where people didn't put in as much, but tomorrow they put in a lot, doesn't that still help for what I put in today? I remember when they were explaining it had something to do with like the day before, or like the 2 days after.
The way it goes back a day.
Yeah, like back a day and then the day and then the day after, some shit like that.
Yep.
Is where they get the numbers. So, I mean, does that mean, does anybody know? Can anyone confirm that? If that means, say, tomorrow we got 10,000 BNB.
Tomorrow's divs we'll pay today's stakers.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on, bitches.
13 minutes. All right. Well, there we go. There's a few of my repos open sourced. Still got to clean up a couple of them. Just take out some developer bits. But yeah, soon enough, y'all be able to code like Donnie.
Getting close.
I'm going to have a look for sure.
Yeah, Furio launches tomorrow, guys. So if you're going to be in our Furio team, you're out there watching, you need to either fill out that form, get a hold of JP or Barack. Let's get you in here, get you locked and loaded.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna be aping into those the team NFTs to get the wallets loaded up. So
I'm excited about Furio. This will be the first pre-sale that I got in that's not a rug. and that's a good
that you
milestone.
know of yet.
No, I got a lot of people say a lot of real good
There's
things
still
about
plenty
this
of
team.
time for them to rug us. Don't worry. Don't get
Hey,
upset.
guys.
We don't want to ruin your perfect fucking record there. No, I think it's going to be good too. I only bought in the first round of pre-sale because the second round went so fast after I had a bunch of money, like $4,500 set aside for it, that I was
Yeah.
like, fuck that, I'm not battling again. And then people were like, no, all the other rounds weren't as bad. And I was like, well, too fucking late. I already spent that money on something else.
I got it in the first and third rounds.
Yeah. And first round, I mean, it was cool. It lasted forever. I mean, certain people, I'm not saying names, but let's just say we're going to call my buddy 8 lakh 5 heap, right? He did like 11 different fucking wallets on that first day of Furio.
No, I saw that screenshot. He's got all the NFTs, most of them anyway.
Yeah.
That's how to do it, man. I mean, what if it goes the way of Drip or whatever, you know?
Oh, yeah. Then
Fucking Facebook just warned me for a cock sandwich that I had a picture had on there from 2014. It was like a sandwich with a dick in it.
They just now got around to it?
Yeah, they just now got around to it.
During Pride Month, you should be like, during Pride Month, you guys are going to pick on a homosexual, and they'll be like, sorry, carry on.
Dude, seriously, make a big old case out of that. That'll be the biggest freaking backwalk in history.
Or, hey, you know what you should do? Turn the cock into like rainbow colors and be like, there, is that better?
Oh. Yeah. Hey, guys, I'm being called to another meeting. I'll catch you later, yeah?
Yeah, cool, man.
All right, peace.
I'll go off.
Yeah, so yeah, the Fury rewards are gonna be fat because we're gonna have a few rewards wallets up there. They're gonna be lit, and almost everybody's gonna be compounding 100% for the first like 2 or 3 months if they're if they're smart. So just fucking compound. So those rewards wallets will get lit, and you guys will be making a lot of fucking money in airdrops. So I think it's going to do really well. They had a pretty good AMA today. There was like 161 people in there. So doing a little doing some good shit.
You see what Nate just posted in the chat? That's pretty funny. Man, Nate has been quiet lately after I wonder who he's been bothering after H&W. I think he's a drip maxi now.
It went from 1270 to 1323. They're coming in now. See, they wait till the last minute. Still got a lower day than yesterday, I think.
No, that is Nate.
What?
Oh, Nate. He's a total fucking he's a total drip maxi now. Remember he was an H&W maxi, but he put a funny little fucking meme in the chat. About inflation and Bitcoin. That's funny. Sweet boy. Are people piling money in at the last minute or no?
Yeah, I got about another 50 just a minute ago. Yeah.
Are you tapped out of all your huge reserve of BNB now?
Yeah. So just gotta wait to get it back.
So the only way that you could truly get fucked with all that BNB divs you see and you earn is if the team was to actually rug pull and take it, right? There's no other way that what you see there.
They didn't rug pull this one, so
right. Well, they haven't. People say they've never rug pulled. Their shit just usually doesn't last long, but they're always.
No, I don't know what they mean by it doesn't last, dude. That thing was paying fucking fat for like
somebody just showed yesterday. Yeah. Well, somebody just showed probably last week. They were still making money on the T2X. It's not a lot, but it's still paying There's still T2X or there's still TRX in the
Yeah,
in
if you
their
stake
pool.
fucking because that one they allowed you to stake for long periods of time.
Yeah, and that's what ended up fucking them on that one. People.
This one's
said.
only 300 days, so it makes it a lot more sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a fucking wrap sap. That's what they fucking need. Then we could do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe someone should talk to their fucking developers, dude. Tell them to put a wrap fucking version of SAP on BSC or fucking Chronos.
Well, I have one of their main guys from Descenemy in our group, in our Masternode group. I've been talking to him. I think Rhino talks to him too once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we all talk. Like myself. I don't talk to him a whole bunch anymore. I used to talk to him.
Dude, hit him up, man. Because if we could back it with SAP, dude, I'd much rather do that.
Yeah, but Crow, once it gets going again, Crow will be good again. It will. It has to, man. It's so mainstream.
Yeah, but they're fucking up and laying off a bunch of people and fucking. Yeah. So who knows?
They'll be back with the bull market.
Yeah. I think their gas fees are too high though. If they don't lower them, once it starts getting back over $1 and shit.
Let me get this straight. I think I may have misheard. You guys want the fuckery from the DeFi space to come to the master nodes? Is that what you're saying there, Shay?
No.
Huh?
No, just get a wrapped version of it, like they did with Luna on the wormhole thing on BSC.
Okay. Yeah. So
and then people could back their projects to it.
I know they could do it. All it'd have to do is follow a peg and just fucking.
And you're the pro of that.
Bots would just fucking buy it and sell it to hold the peg.
Oh, okay.
How do you hold the peg? You just clinch your.
It's just a matter of whether they want to do it or not, and fucking spread their liquidity out. But something like that's just, constantly going against the market.
40 BNB and Animal Farm. Anyone pull assets from the single staking pools are open? Where?
In someone's imagination, I think.
Yeah, the only thing I was staked in there was the dogs, and obviously we all know how that's turned out.
Oh man, I got so lucky. I unstaked my dogs and sold them right before.
It's a mighty quiet stream right now, buddy.
Yeah, well, we got a at 6 we have that fucking AMA, so I'll probably just broadcast it over here too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, the only single asset pool I was in over there was the dogs. I wasn't in any of the other ones, so I am still hostage.
You didn't like hostage farm, buddy?
Now, I mean, I understand why he did that, but if my pigs weren't hostage, they would have been fucking sold by now and in Furio or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why he did it.
Can we hit 1,500?
He did it to create a slow bleed and not a fucking dump.
I think it was an effort to give him more time to market it.
Well, he knew people were pissed, and if people could have taken all their fucking pigs out the day that he gave them back and he released the hostage, they would just dump them all if they could and destroy it, and they would take their money and leave because they're pissed. Like, you know, and that's all the charts prove it. Looking at what's happening to Drip proves it.
And anyone that agrees with you got fucking banned from all their channels.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
garbage.
just for, and I mean, and it has, and I'm not talking negatively about Forex. Like,
no, but reality's fucking reality, man. Exactly. Don't ban people for fucking reality. I was like a diehard over there.
BlackSheep,
they banned me.
BlackSheep could tell you it changed his life, but he also will be just, right along all of the rest of us saying it's fucking.
Yeah, that's where I originally saw your name was in the Drip community.
Yep.
Before you came over here.
Oh shit! Yeah. A bunch of people are at the last minute here putting in.
Yep. Got 1 minute.
I'm throwing in another whole BNB. Watch out, buddy.
Coming through.
I'm throwing in a second BNB. I'm about to dilute the shit out this bitch.
1642.
Damn, I got 2 BNB in this bitch, dude. How diluted are you fuckers now? Eat a dick.
Damn, someone just dropped another 100 in there or something.
I dropped 1, but we could say
no, because it was 15 something. I refreshed
17.
It's 16 something now.
Dude, it's 1701.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's flying up at the last minute.
1711.
That's crazy. 17. What the fuck, dude? That was a lot that just came in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I thought my one, it was probably, they heard I was about to put one in.
Probably like a few $100,000 that came in just the last fucking 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, they heard I was going to put my one in, so they were like, oh, we better, that guy, we better hurry up and put it in before him. Fuck that guy. Look at him.
All right, there it is, 1716. I got away with 2,493 AVC.
It's still going. Now it's done. 1725.
Hey, mine says 1760.
1726 almost ended up in there.
1725.948.
Yep.
I got 2,479 AVC.
I got 3306.
Yeah, that was only like 100,000. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
All
right.
right.
So let's see what I got today. Let's see what we did. It was 51.1. What are we at? 68. So 51 to 68. Got another 17 BNB.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
17. Nice.
Let's check it out. Let's see what I got here. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I had a point, like a 0.84 or 0.86 BNB, and now I got a 1.36.
Yep.
So my very first one, I started on day 6. It was a half BNB. I've already made back 0.4.
Oh, yeah.
So I've almost made back that one.
I made 3,800 on that.
But from day 6 to day 7, there's a huge drop. Like, as I put the same amount in both days, and I've only got a 0.17 from day 7.
Yeah. It's coming down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
The way it's looking, that if it keeps up at this similar pace, there's no way you shouldn't be able to at least pull out a little bit more than you put in.
Yeah, exactly.
At the very least.
I'm trying to break even. That's about all I care about. And then the rest, I'm just gonna it's house money, just to restake and play with the.
So how long?
House money.
How long do you have to wait to stake now that the day switched over?
As soon as you can collect it, which you should already be able to. I've collected mine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks. I'm half-tarded.
Well, we know that, and we've seen your silly little hat you wear sometimes.
It's a sure sign to everybody.
Yeah, as soon as the first time I saw that hat, just like the one you had, the guy in your little avatar or little picture wearing it, I saw you wearing it the first time you came on the stream. I was like, oh, we got a bona fide retard.
It's my adventure hat. I wore it on stage everywhere I played.
You look like you're a pop, like a maybe 1800s popper from England.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a Greek fisherman's hat, but
same shit.
Yeah, it's all European and
gay European,
all that fag shit. Yeah, I understand. I have no idea what's going on. All right.
Yeah, I know you don't. I could tell.
Go ahead and roll all these motherfuckers. Oh, there's Prosper. What's up, Prosper?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How have you been?
Good shit. Good, man.
Okay. Sorry. I'm jumping in. For the Avarice, the timer just elapsed. So you said I'm supposed to stake. Yeah.
You just have to hit collect. Did you collect your tokens? Over here it says collect.
Okay. Yeah.
You just
I
hit
see
collect, and then once you get them, then you stake them right here. So.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
Hey, has anybody realized how you can use some multiple people's referrals on Avarice? Because I did a deposit, I did it with my same wallet. I said, Jenny, let's just try this. Send me your link and see what it does. And she's gotten fucking rewards from me using her referral code. But I haven't gotten rewards when she tried to use mine. So I think she's just retarded and doesn't know how to do it. Maybe she wears one of them hats on and I don't realize it.
Maybe.
One of them retard hats. Yeah, I'm curious what she has now. Actually, after the time ticks, then she was able to see it. I still got nothing showing. Which means
it's a timer for 15 minutes.
Let's see.
15 minutes, starting now.
Don't let me forget to fucking roll my piggy bank.
Didn't you just put your timer on?
Yeah, but yesterday I fucking put the timer on and I killed it, and I totally forgot what I had the timer on for.
So has that been picking up at all, the piston thing?
No, it's been going to shit.
So I'm glad I didn't get into it at this point.
Everything's been going to shit though. So.
Nuh-uh.
Well, just about.
Mr. News, Mr. News, Mr. News, Mr. News.
Oh yeah, there you go. See this.
Mr. News, Mr. News. Mm-hmm. Mr. News, Mr. News. Mm-hmm. Mr. News.
Right.
Hey. This is a classic one I've always loved.
So I walked right in there and told my boss, yeah, I found this thing called Bitcoin. I'm going to have to hang it up, all right?
Classic.
Yeah.
We haven't had enough racist tokens going out lately.
Well, we have been short.
Well, because PACECAR Mike's not here.
Yeah, PACECAR Mick. He is not here. PACECAR Mick.
Can we get some good black jokes geared towards Morpheus, please?
Geared toward why you want to have black jokes geared toward me?
Because you're the only black guy on here. Because if white people don't tell him to their face, then they're way more racist.
KGB operative, ass moonwalker.
Yeah, you're black KGB. We know. Yeah, we know. That's your trying to hide like you're a regular black person.
Right.
Like you're a normal black
Vladimir.
Person. Let me guess. You really work and pay child support too, right? You really work and pay child support?
What'd you say?
You really work and pay child support too?
No. Child support is a scam by the 42 USC 654-3, single and separate private collection company pretending to be part of government. But hey, If you want to give them your money, go for it, fucker. Instead of paying your baby mama, dumbass.
Or in this nigga case, you don't even pay your baby mama. You say, bitch, according to Penal Code 1234, you can eat a motherfucking nigga's dick.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Is that about how it goes, huh?
No. Once you find out some fundamental fucking truths about the entire system, and the
Y'all know what this is? It's getting fish fucked, bitch.
Yeah,
It echoes when I have the screen share on, by the way.
That's the system. It didn't echo on my end.
Yeah, it didn't echo on mine either.
Oh, it usually does.
Oh, we found a way to finally get fucking Sheep back for all those echoes he's put us through.
Getting ready to be a rich nigga. You feel me?
Is that not echoing to anybody out there watching?
No,
Because
not
usually
to
when I
us.
have the screen share going, it.
Well, I have no echo, man. Everything's good. You got that can of compressed air and
Not
blew
you,
out
the guys
computer,
watching.
didn't you?
It might not echo to us in here, but the guys watching out there.
Usually it echoes
okay.
to us real bad when you have the screen share on.
Yeah. Did
really?
you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is it only with the screen with the when I'm doing the audio though?
I don't know. Here, let's
try it now.
Let's see.
Jackpot, bitch! Jackpot!
Yeah,
They
that
probably
echoed.
did it that time, right?
Yeah, that echoed.
Little
Okay,
echo.
yeah. That's what it is. It's when I'm sharing the audio then. Okay.
Retard alert!
Did you go get that can of compressed air, buddy?
No, not yet.
Ah, yeah.
Dude, don't
I'll
huff
get there
compressed
eventually.
air. Don't listen to him and huff compressed
I don't
air.
need to go anywhere. Actually, I can just order it on Amazon.
Well, you could do that too, or you could walk your ass across the street to the fucking Radio Shack, you lazy bastard.
Hey, that's like you.
Fucking hot outside.
That's like you
You're like,
taking
fuck
care
that, I
of
ain't
your,
walking nowhere.
That's like you taking care of your babies, man, and having a job.
What you back on the kid tip?
Someone tip this guy a racist token.
Oh,
You back on the kid tip, Shane?
I just wanted to tip myself a racist token. I'm done with you, black ass.
I found a cool like fuzzbuster looking one that's it's not, it's just a little handheld like air compressor kind of thing.
No, okay.
It's kind of cool.
All right, there you go.
Dude, if he's trying to teach you to blow your pecker up so you can put like a catheter in there, don't listen to him. You try to tell me
pecker up.
Yeah, that's
like some shit you would do, Shane.
To get the catheter in there, you burp, little compressed air. Come on, you try to teach me this shit, and I was like, Morbius, I don't think that's healthy. You were like, look, I can piss anywhere. Well, it didn't work for your girl.
There it is. Oh, that's badass.
Well, we have problem. This is his problem. You know why? Because you, Mr. Shane, are American swine.
Pee-pee pants.
You're always cutting the cheese.
No, I don't cut things.
Oh, yes, you do. Your girl tells me everything. She tells me about the dresses you wear, everything.
Yeah, maybe the dresses she finds on the floor next to the bed because I got the neighbor over.
She says you cross-dress like Herbert Hoover.
Shit, I wish. That guy.
Oh, he has a better wardrobe than you, huh?
Yeah. He did, man. He was in those the days when, like, style was just way better. Tranny style was way better back in those days because you just hid in the room. You didn't tell nobody about it.
I'm moving my car. Hey, buddy. You can take me and I'll go get it back. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what did she say? She's about to pee all over the bed?
All over his face.
Something like that. Yeah.
Ew.
She's trying to make an R. Kelly video or something. I just, me.
Hey, it's better to make an R. Kelly video than to fucking just piss over because she wants some fucking fried chicken.
That is a new guy. His name is Manfred. That guy, he's pretty cool. A little weird. Going to his name. That is very quiet,
I'm kind of breaking up.
All right, yeah, breaking up, bro.
Damn. Even Prosper's like, damn, get better internet. Prosper's like,
Oh.
you're breaking up real bad. Prosper's like, come to Africa. We got better internet than you. Man, you sound like a robot.
Dumb. I have my camera off, dumb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, he's not gonna let anybody see you. He's ashamed.
I know he
You
is.
know, I'm ashamed of you, Shane, to get dick smacked in the face during a devil's three-way. That is very shameful, brother.
You know what? Okay, here's a bit that I never wanted to tell you, but who do you think that girl was in the Devil's Three-Way?
Oh, I heard it was an old lady because you're a nasty fucker.
And then she started talking about how she was about to piss everywhere, and we headed for the
You
hills.
are
We were
a
like,
nasty bastard, Shane. That was a tranny. We all know.
That would be gross.
Yeah, you think?
Pretty sure.
Or you could turn to the left. You know, whatever. I don't want to do that. No. Okay.
Hey.
You'll stay here for all time.
So does your liberal girlfriend for like Pride Month, does she like hang fucking like we stand together fucking pride shit all over your house outside?
Listen, feller, even though she a liberal idiot, this is still Miss Tucky. Miss Tucky. Okay? Miss Tucky. Miss Tucky.
Yeah, Miss Tucky,
celebrate
tucky your
things.
dick. Tucky your dick into your butthole.
Well, that sounds like some gay shit you do, Shane.
No, I don't
know. I don't know. The red,
Could I?
blue chin here,
Could
man.
I?
I don't know.
I don't know. It definitely could reach though. But
it sounds like you've tried it.
When you got a freaking huge dong and it hangs down, you know where it can touch.
Oh, okay. So you did tuck your dick into your butthole. That's fairly gross, Shane.
No, I never did.
That is nasty, buddy. That is nasty.
Sweet.
You were fucking yourself, huh? Did you like it?
I ordered an air adjuster with 90,000 RPMs.
Okay.
Fucking blow those fucking air cans away.
Okay. Right on.
You got to show you how rich people do it, not you broke Uncle Tom's.
Man, you can kiss my ass, you red and blue chin motherfucker.
Actually, some of the red got into it right here on the very tip of the blue, so it's kind of purple. I'm gonna cut it off tonight.
Yeah, it looks like you were eating out Smurfette on her period. You nasty motherfucker.
No, now you sound like them dumbass Mexicans. You can't think of nothing better to say.
What?
Now you sound like them dumbass Mexicans. When I went viral on Twitter the 2 times, they were calling me like period beard because it was just red at that point. Like, really, that's the best you can come up with? They're all, ew, period beard. Like,
oh no, I called you Boy George, remember?
Yeah,
Mama,
no, because you know why they made
the Karma Chameleon fucking
but you know why the Mexicans were all gross on there? Ew, period beard, because they're thinking, ew,
Yeah,
he's near a vagina.
Why? Okay, bye.
Where's she going? She gonna go see the other black fellas?
And she's gonna go pout. She's mad because I won't take her up to the store to get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
But she's got her own car to go do that her damn self.
Hey, why? Trust me, I know by her voice she don't need a pack of cigarettes. I can just tell her that.
Yeah, she sound like Marge's sisters. I know she don't need the pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Tell her she needs the
I'm
fucking.
going to my mom's. Okay, bitch. Bye. Go to your mom's, motherfucker. Go to your mom's. Was that supposed to be a threat? You gonna give me some peace and quiet? No.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that.
Stupid shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
What, you're gonna go tell her mom he wouldn't buy me a pack of cigarettes? She gonna be like, I warned you about dating a black man. They don't move for nothing. Or his mom sound like a woman.
The golden showers, water damage, Hunter's laptop all over again. Really? Yeah. Well, that's funny. Inspector Clouseau. Shane. Shane.
What?
Shane.
What?
Of Dizzle. Dizzle D.
Huh.
Why aren't you going to dye your hair back to a decent color? I mean,
It is.
At least for your ASM pick, dude. You know.
No, that's why I had to make sure that shit was like freshly dyed, new. No.
So you really want to look like a fucking LGBTQ warrior in your photo, huh? Okay.
I don't. If anything, I look American as fuck because I look red.
I'm proud to be an
red,
American.
white,
My
blue.
skin is red and blue. My face is so fucking pale and white.
Hey, you know what they're gonna do when they see my picture for my ID is they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, this guy's American as fuck. Look how white trash he is."
Oh,
Is that the look you're going for? Whiskey Tango, really?
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. Look at me.
Okay, all right.
The more money, you can tell the richer I'm getting because literally the more money I get, the more white trash I look. It's awesome. Eventually, I'm gonna stop showering, and I'm just gonna be like,
stop showering.
I'm gonna smell like fucking terrible,
That's
and then
gross,
I'm gonna be a
man.
billionaire. That's when I'm a billionaire. When I'm just like, and everyone's like, oh God, Shane smells so bad. Yeah, but that motherfucker is a billionaire. I smell bad too if I was a billionaire.
That's pretty fucking nasty. I think I'd smell better if I was a billionaire, man. Shit. I smell like scented oils from across the seas. Oils and spices and whatnot.
Well, I would pay someone once a week to come over and give me a sponge bath while I sat here in front of my computer.
Sponge bath, huh?
Only once a week, so you're probably gonna get a little stanky between. Yeah, right. That's one thing I can't do. Physically, my look, it might get more white trash. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell, right, fellas?
I don't know.
Sorry, hey Ship. The bonus token that I'm seeing right here, is it also staked, or am I supposed to enter it and stake it also?
Oh shit. Bones wants to know, can you pull up the Celsius token there?
What now?
Hey.
Bones wants to know, can you pull up
the bonus token?
Chart.
The bonus token I'm seeing right here. Am I supposed to stake it also?
If it's in tokens, it's got to be in tokens. What you have available. Yeah. So
I think you need more windows up, Sheep.
Shit.
Finance coin.
What did Celsius go to?
I never realized Celsius was its own coin. I thought it was just a platform, a lending platform.
Yeah. Fucking wrecked.
Damn. So does that mean everyone who has this? Does that affect the loans that people take out with Celsius by chance?
Yeah, they blocked all the deposit or withdrawals.
What? What, people try and take their money back out?
Yeah. Yeah, we heard it was going down. Like somebody mentioned it somewhere back in here, and then it just fucking dumped. I think it was Running Man. He's like, Celsius is about to go under. That would have been a short, dude. That would have made everybody rich right there if we had just shorted it right there, from fucking $3 down to 28 cents. Yeah.
Wow. Well, even fucking Bitcoin though, the last like fucking couple days. Holy shiza, man! Oh, it bounced off the 22K mark. Did it technically drop under 20? Oh shit! It did drop right under 22K. Wow. Holy shnikes. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I'm not really free, but I sure think I am. Damn, what are you doing over there? Let's hear your fucking.
It's when I share the screen, my notifications don't come through till I unshare, and they just keep rolling through. All my MetaMask notifications that I do during the video,
oh,
they like back up until I stop the screen share, then they start
holy
coming
shit.
through. Because it hides the notifications, so for security.
Yeah, for security reasons.
There's a fucking million of them.
Sounds like it. Holy shit. Man, I gotta sell this little chunk of Bitcoin left over from yesterday's pay. Oh man, holy shit! It's already lost. Yeah, like $300 value since last night. Let's see. I have to sell this shit. Sell. Cash. But I've been averaging like 2,000 a day still on Sapphire. So I can't really fucking complain about that shit. Even with the market going down, it's like it's maintaining its USD value. So fucking crazy it does that. Hey, remember some of my sap raps that you used to make fun of? We should hear some of my sap raps.
Yeah, I was just seeing them a little while ago.
He's all, yeah, those fucking stupid things. You probably get copywritten though on it because.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get me.
Yeah. Would it though if you changed the lyrics? I don't know if it will copyright. You probably will.
I don't know.
Unless you're performing low, like if you take like a guitar and you're playing it, I believe it's okay then to cover songs. I don't know. There's all kinds of stupid rules. Yeah, you use that, and I used, what was it? South Park Mexican. You Know My Name, I think was the song I did it to. I did it to a couple songs, but. Oh, my name.
Yep.
I'm the one that came up this rap game. Still pending. Man, I've never had a withdrawal take this long to pending.
How long?
I put through. It's been almost 3 days. Tonight, at around midnight, it'll be 3 days since I put it through.
Huh.
But usually because today's Monday, right?
Withdrawal from where?
To my bank from crypto.com.
Oh, okay.
Typically, if I put something through on the weekend,
yeah,
by Monday morning it goes through.
Yeah, mine just went through from all the weekend transactions.
So hopefully mine.
It's usually right after 4 o'clock it happens for me.
Yeah, it's still fucking pending. So
it'll probably go through tomorrow.
Fucking better. I want my damn $5,000 in the bank.
Yeah, I just moved $6,000, so it's working.
Yep. Damn, dude, my when I got my icy white card, it was like $46,000 worth of crow that I had staked for it, and it's currently worth $10,700. That's crazy. Shit. But now is a good time to buy more crow, especially if anybody who wanted the fucking icy white card. Yeah, it's a good opportunity to fucking get it now. they're way cheaper. You buy it now, those it will go up. I think with the way that the new structuring of it, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to buy more to keep my $40,000 card going, my Icy White. I think that's the way it works now. I got 98 days left before on the cool OG crypto.com fucking shit before I have to go to the new, like, smaller percentages.
So in 5 months,
Like, what's happening? Why is the market taking this whole dip?
Huh?
I said, why do you think the market is taking this dip? The whole dip everywhere.
People are
Is
selling.
Joe Biden's the fake president.
People are selling. Yeah, so in 5 months I'll be 2 years self-employed. So
wow, let's go.
It's gonna be an accomplishment.
Yeah. Did you pay off the RV?
Yeah, everything's done.
Nice. You already get the your title and all that crap?
No. I still got I got like my mom said there was still like $4,000 left on it, so it'll be paid off completely by the end of the month.
Nice. Hell yeah.
But that payment isn't due until 2032.
Dude, you need to
So far ahead on the payments.
You need to ask Grandpa about that land in fucking Colorado.
Yeah, I already did. He said I can go up there anytime. So.
Oh, nice. Do they have any kind of electricity or plumbing, anything up there? Water? BlackSheep fell in one of his other.
What now?
Does the property have like water or electricity or anything?
No,
just
shit. And the closest power line is like 7 miles from the.
Oh yeah, so you're not
property, so it would have to be off grid.
But dude, easy to do. I mean, you start getting you just start getting a bunch of solar, and then you put in a fucking well. If you can't get a well, you just put in a big ass, like a big water tank, like 3,000 gallon one. You can buy them at Home Depot for like $2,500, and then you pay a service to come out, and like a water truck, they come out and they fill up your shit. If you're by yourself and you're only there part time, one of those 3,000 gallons would probably last you. If you were living there full time during the summer, it probably would last you through the whole summer, as long as you're not just running water because you're a retard. Which I know you wouldn't. I know you would understand, like, oh, be conservative with the shit, so I don't have to have them come back out. Just like your gas, you got that big ass for you don't you have a big?
I only shower once a year,
right? I only need 100 gallons of water a year. I use 5 gallons of shower, and the rest is just shit and wash my laundry throughout the year. Same water. He washes his dishes in it, then he washes his clothes in it, and then he poops in it, and then it's done. Well, then he filters it and uses it for a shower, let's be honest.
We got that AMA in 30 minutes.
It's supposed to be like that. To me, you can get much. You can have my donation. Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch! Eat a dick!
That always breaks up the silence.
Why would it be towed? Unless Lori calls and has it towed.
It's not on Lori's yard.
Where is it?
You're a fucking nobody, mate.
Park it. Fine. It'll be fine. They got to put a sticker on it and give it 24 hours before they tow it any fucking way.
You know what? I happen to think your shithole's pretty fucking badass, and I would like to own a shithole just like it.
Yep.
Yep. Mad Dog, for the record, I wasn't offering to share nobody's shithole with you. So, speaking of your shithole, it didn't get burned down for your birthday. What are you watching? Thundercats over there? It sounds like a 1980s TV show. Sheep. So
Yeah.
I noticed your shithole didn't get torched down for your birthday, though.
No.
So I mean, did she just delay the process of torching it down? Because she's got to do it.
I don't know.
You can't fucking have awesome shit like that and not do it.
I don't know. I haven't talked to her, so.
Oh, probably after Morpheus probably called her out and said, "Oh, if you really
the AMA is going to be in the Telegram."
When Morpheus called her out and was like, "You really want nothing to do with my boy? Give him back that fucking $40,000 car." At that point, she probably was like, "I'm never talking to him again."
I don't want it back. I don't need it. I don't care.
I know you don't.
I did it as a as a goodwill gesture. It wasn't anything that she owed me for or anything like that.
Oh, I know, but it's like if
figured she'd at least still be talking to me today.
If someone wants nothing to do with you, they don't fucking keep something like that. You know what I mean? Without you asking. I know you would never ask.
That's why I was just a little, little offended over the whole thing, but I'm over it. If you don't want to talk to me, then I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah, I've never even bought my girl I've been with for 7 years anything like that.
I know. But I
girl.
like to be a man that takes care of his woman. So
she was a lucky girl. She doesn't deserve you. That's right.
She said the same thing about me.
No, that she's wrong. She didn't deserve you. Ladies, if there's any women out here that are watching, my boy Black Sheep, if you take advantage of them, I will fucking punch you in your vagina. But if you're a good fucking girl, like this is a good dude that takes care of people, not just his girl. He's a good dude. But
take care of my whole fucking community.
But if you're a shitbag, I will punch you in your pussy. Don't get it wrong. I still like Sarah. I just don't like how she hurt my buddy, and how she did him. Don't think she's a bad person. But
I still love Sarah, and I'd still talk to her again if she wanted to.
But I think you're too good for her. That's what I think. You're too good for her.
Then maybe it wasn't meant to be.
But you hopefully changed your life you did. I mean, come on, you getting someone a $40,000 car. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's going to change your life because now even if she sold it in 2 years and traded it in on something else, that's a huge fucking free down payment she just got. You know what I mean?
Right.
She can roll over if she's smart, and that's you change people's lives. You do. I remember you told me when I first got back in contact with you, I want to change your life. And you definitely helped change my life.
Did Shane want to share a hole? Mad Dog says.
No! Shit, he's looking into my soul. Fuck. Is he looking into my...
The shade would have share a hole.
No. Is he still looking? Mad Dog. If you say Mad Dog 3 times, does he go away like the opposite of Felly?
Nope. He's going to come and join the show. Mad Dog. Mad Dog. Mad Dog. Here he comes, Shane.
Hey, as long as he ain't bringing no holes with him to share, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
When he's like, or he tries to, I'm worried, someday, there's going to be a chick nearby, and he's going to come up behind me and, push me, so I trip and fall and land right inside of her. Poof, and then he's just gonna jump in there real quick like a little fucking spider monkey and go to town in the same hole. That's the way I picture it happening. And I'd be like, no, Mad Dog. And then he's gonna be like, look at me. And look right into my soul.
Oh, good baby girls. Where'd you go, puppy?
There you go, puppy. That's right. Oh, you don't deserve her either, sheep. All
right.
Your dog's awesome.
Baby girls.
Sorry, that's my best friend, bitch. Back off.
Hey, what percentage do you think average is paying up right now today?
I don't know. It's ticking down. It was originally paying, what was it, about 10 to 15% a day at first, right, Sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's paying about 9% right now or something. Maybe a little less.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on where you stake too, because like if you stake sooner, you know, you'll maintain the higher ROI for the oil.
No, it ain't. You bought a pack. You lying motherfucker.
Look in my bag.
It's not in your bag. It's in your pussy. You want me to look in there?
Oh, what? Her pee-pee hole? Yep. Hey, be careful, Morpheus. She might start peeing all over the place if you scare her.
She can start peeing on me. I know.
Yeah,
I know the rest, Shane. I'll start singing the R. Kelly song for protection. Drip, drip, drip. I'll piss on you. I'll pee on you. This is a remix edition to a song about pissing.
Out front of Chick-fil-A. Pissing all over the plate.
What are you doing?
Careful, bro. You're going to scare the piss out of her. Then you're going to have to clean it up.
Last one.
So?
You said the last one was the last one.
I lied.
I know, because you a liar.
What?
You hear that? She admits she's a liar.
A white woman that lies, I believe that.
I don't know that man. I don't know.
Hey, that's probably the first honest thing I've ever heard a black man say.
No, it's not. I already looked. Go find it, or you're not getting no more cigarettes.
Oh, she got a whole pack.
You know who don't need no more cigarettes? It's Pissabit. She already sounds like Marge Simpson's sister. She got a deeper voice than you, Morpheus.
Oh, she said to shut your Corvette driving mouth up.
Hey, she wishes her man could afford a Corvette. She's all like quiet. She's like, well, yeah, you're right. I can't do this. My man could. But he probably wouldn't let you drive it anyways because he fucking don't ever want no one to see you.
The thing about it, Shane, I'm starting to think about that picture, the gay couple that they're super flamer. They had their Corvette all pretty for Pride Month. You know, I'm starting to think about that, Shane. I'm thinking about the Mamma Mia reface with your face on that guy's face.
But that wasn't real.
Yeah, because Corvettes are gay.
Well, that wasn't
gay.
Real. When you can afford them, you can come talk to me. You can call it gay when you can afford it. Like me, I can afford a Mustang. I can afford lots of Mustangs, so I'm allowed to call it gay.
You could afford black chin hair, but you ain't got it, motherfucker. And
actually, I can afford to not have my black chin hair. That's
find some other way to cover up your grays, man.
I can afford. Nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with
We know when you take off your pants, it look like Christmas, dog.
Actually, I don't have much gray. I'd rather go gray than bald.
You got gray pubes, dog. Jenny already told us. She was dying to tell us.
I got no gray pubes.
About that ass
I got a few random grays.
We know about your gray hairs, Chan.
Yeah, these two dude, these are fat ass days right here because this was 3 and this was 2.
Yeah, see, that's what I look at. Like, it's crazy to see how big of a swing you have day to day. You know, if you compare like
3 BNB and that's 2 B. So I've already got in one day, I've got over 10% on this one.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's cool.
It's hard to really say. Like my first day, day 6. Let's look at your day 6, Sheep. So day 6 was a real good payer for me. It was the first day I got in. In comparison, does day 6 percentage-wise seem better than the other days that you were in after that?
Day 6?
Yeah, versus the days after it, percentage-wise.
6. Let's see. 1, 2, 1. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess you mean each day. I didn't notice, but I put 1 in here on day 6, and it's 1.01.
Come on,
it's
so you
ROI.
already made your money back.
It's already ROI.
So me on day 6, I haven't fucking ROI'd. I'm close. I'm only a point less than just under 0.1 of a BNB before I ROI for day 6. And I did the same amount of time, right? Yeah, day 36 ends.
Right.
I don't know. Your percentage actually has been a little bit better than mine. You're at like 100% returns on that one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at just under 100%. So it almost seems like it's not the same percentage across the board.
Well, how many days did you stake it for?
30, just like you. Everything's exactly the same. Only I put in a half a BNB. So obviously, I made less, but percentage wise, I'd say it's like 81% back. And you've made just over 100. You've probably made, what is that, 100, say 102% or something. Is that random?
Oh,
see what I mean?
Oh no, because of my referral bonuses.
Okay. So
yeah, because I have extra tokens on top every day that come in for referrals.
Okay. So that's
because see, I staked my shit, and I've already got another 1,100 in here that I'll be staking tomorrow. So yeah, that's why.
I need Jenny to check her avarice, see what she got, see if she got more rewards from me using her.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go slap her. Give me my rewards.
Jenny, come up and check your avarice and everything. We all want to check something that's doing live stream. Yes, you're not going to come on the live stream. Yes, you can. I forgot you had period blood face.
AMA in 15 minutes.
Jenny, I need you to come check your avarice. It's up. What? Come on, woman. Come check your avarice. I don't care if you're sleeping because you got your period blood mask on your face. It's your fault. So have you guys heard how like women will use their own menstrual blood on their face for their complexion?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer didn't do it, but she looks like she did because she had that micro needling that fucking Sarah was trying to tell you to
same
get.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Type of shit.
So she did the micro needling, and it looks like she just smeared blood all over her face.
Yeah, that's what she looked like.
Yeah. Remember, she was trying to get you to do that shit. I was like, no way, bro, don't do that. You got good skin anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't feel like getting my face poked.
Yeah. Did it look like fun when she was done?
Dude, she was miserable for like a week. Her fucking face was still peeling and shit. And I guess she said it. She said it helped out though, a little bit, but I didn't think she needed any of that
menstrual blood and just rub it on their face or something.
Yeah,
I'm like, you look beautiful. You don't need that shit, you know. So
she's a Vegas girl, bro. Even if she doesn't need that shit, she's so insecure. She's gonna fucking do it and waste her money because all the other girls in Vegas are doing it.
We don't need to talk about her anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
She's just fucking.
But just in general, in Vegas, girls, when they don't need shit, they still do it because other girls are doing it because they always feel like they got to keep up with the other fucking bitches in the town. You know.
How's your heart doing, brother? You good?
Don't need to give her any more attention.
Okay. All right. I was asking about you though. I was asking how you doing. You all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fucking just fine.
Yeah, that fucker's about to get his TRX. He'll have a girlfriend that for the best girlfriend forever. Till he gets tired of that bitch and sells her. Nick Tavish, man, you've been promising to come on the show for a long time and you never do.
Yep, never does.
Yep.
Never does.
Hey, he may be the bigger little brother of Rhino, but obviously he's scared. Even Rhino comes on here and talks shit, little munchkin. And they're like Danny DeVito and fucking Arnold.
Yeah.
And we all know Danny DeVito is definitely going to be Rhino.
Every girl wants to be America's top slut.
America, what?
Wow. All the girls do all that shit to themselves. Nick Tavish is out in fucking right outside of Vegas, so he's still in like kind of a little bit white trash tweaker retiredville out there in Pahrump. But Vegas is some of the shittiest female human beings I've ever met.
I would have to agree.
Maybe.
I've met some fucked up women out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the prettier the shittier, man. I've told you guys Oh yeah, Sheep's girl was she was very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sarah is a very pretty girl.
Yeah, I mean, she was very prettier. Very.
Look at Marvin's very.
Yeah, she was very pretty. But the problem is, like I said, man, you can't trust shit, man. It's like they get you to fucking let your guard down, and then you wake up with a knife in your back. You're like, no, not you, no. Yeah. So I know what the feeling is.
There's like a stereotypical Vegas type that you gotta be careful. Just in general, living in Vegas, like I fell for them many times, and sometimes I would tell them, "You're a Vegas girl." No, I'm not. What does that even mean? And I'd be like, "It means this, and this," and I think you're wrong. You'll see. Well, you're right. I'll see. And 9 times out of 10, I was right. But I don't necessarily think his ex was that type of Vegas girl that I'm referring to. But there's still kind of a common thread amongst most girls. It's like girls that live in LA. They always feel like they need to keep up. You know what I mean? With the other girls and what's going on and what the latest trend is.
Well, part of it's Vegas. Like, I mean, come on, man. There's girls in Vegas that are fucking elementary school teachers. They sell pussy on the weekend, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so
literally.
It's the Vegas culture that fucks women up out there, man.
Literally, you're like literally what you're saying is people think, oh, you're speaking metaphorically. No, you're speaking literally. Yeah.
Yes, I'm speaking literally. Yes. Yeah, literally, not metaphorically, not figuratively speaking.
Yeah,
literally. There are school teachers that teach your kids in Vegas, if you live in Vegas, that sell pussy on the weekend. As fucked up as that sounds, it's 110% true. Go look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Yep. The same ones that are teaching our kids terrible freaking morals at school.
You can go down and see who's got a sheriff's card for being a stripper. Find that shit out first. You know what I'm saying? See who's got a business license for being a stripper.
Oh yeah.
You want to look into it? Look into it.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying, dude.
Yeah, it's real. But hey,
Vegas is unlike anywhere in the world, other than LA. LA is very, very similar. LA, I think, is the one place where people are more superficial, selfish, egotistical, just in general than Vegas. LA is the one place I believe is worse. Like a place where Mad Dog lives. He just commented something. I've never been there, but from when I've been to the South, people are way nicer. You find really pretty girls that drive shitty ass hoopty cars. and they don't even realize how beautiful they are. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, hold on. Mad Dog's he's got a comment. He said, "What's wrong with that, Morph? What they do on the weekend is their business. Got no problems as long as they keep it out of the classroom."
They bring crabs to your kids, jumping in your kid's hair. Now your kid got lice. It just crabs, and poof! Now her whole class got a fucking crab breakout on their heads.
Well, I was stating for a fact that it's a problem with Vegas culture, Mad Dog. Yeah. But I'm saying how. All right, let's talk about honesty.
Just getting ready for the AMA, Don.
Let's talk about honesty for a second, Mad Dog. Most guys, if the girl told them, "Hey, yeah, well, I sell pussy on the weekend," do you think they're gonna keep fucking with that girl? No, it's not gonna happen.
But in Vegas, you just assume every girl does until proven otherwise. Hopefully.
Fag Rabbit says, "Is PCM coming back?"
Yeah, he'll be back, man, soon enough.
He'll be back when you stop trolling him with naked pictures of his daughter.
Yeah, just keep those pictures in your spank bank and keep it to yourself there, Rabbit.
What's going on? It's been a minute. Excuse the noise.
Like Shane, let me ask you a question. All right, this is gonna get a little personal. Remember the girl you were fucking with? You found out that she was a working girl, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's been like
okay. Did you have a strong desire to stay with her after you found out she was a working girl?
No. But I did make like it was like a mixed feelings. I was like, well, I never paid for it, so I should feel good that she chose me for like the freebies. You know what I mean? Like I must have been dropping something right. But then it was like you feel like you just feel fucking, you know, like you would expect. You feel it's even more of a like betrayal than just being cheated on because you're like, wait a minute.
Right, because
knowing
that
I know, because I even the last one that turned out to be that way was she's like, I'm a model. As soon as she told me, I was like, I met her on Plenty of Fish. I was like, oh great. I literally said, oh great, another, and I put in quotations model. And I've had a lot of bad luck with models, and I said I would never date another one. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know, they've turned out to be hookers or just fucking bitch. Like I've just had bad luck. Girls that are models. Oh, that's terrible. No, not me. Not me. We should meet. And we meet. And then like the first time I let her meet my kids, she like buys my kids like all these fucking gifts. So right away, my kids are like, this is the greatest chick in the freaking world ever. They liked her more than they liked their own mom. And then I started questioning shit. You know what I mean? And then I got definite confirmation, and then I
looks like stakes in the Telegram. We'll be starting here pretty quick.
How low do you think pigs are gonna go?
Is that?
I mean, as low as they go, probably just gonna keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of sell pressure.
Oh, a hand job from a deaf person counts as oral. Well, this girl was the one we're talking about, the last one that turned out to be a whore. Guess what? She was deaf. She wasn't born deaf, but she was like I think she was like 95% deaf.
I'm going to try to simulcast this if we can. I don't know if you guys might have to mute your mics or something while we do it. If you're going to stay over here,
with me. That's
or yeah, let me know out there if it echoes. Is it echoing right now? I think every now and then it might start.
Am I echoing?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to mute one of your mics.
I did have one of them muted.
Yeah, mute. Well, if you want to talk in the Telegram, you're gonna have to unmute it over there.
Yeah. Now I heard an echo over there.
All right, cool. We might be able to make it happen. Do I echo now?
No. I didn't hear that. That's echoing.
Yeah, it's echoing because your mic. Close your mic. Up. Check. Check. Okay, cool. We'll be able to do this.
Yeah, it's echoing.
It's echoing for you, but not the people out there, right? It's echoing for you because you have the Telegram and this going at the same time. All right. So anyway, yeah, everybody, we'll be starting this AMA in about 2 minutes. I'm simulcasting on the YouTube channel, so, and we'll get the screen recording going. Let me get this.
Yeah, I might have to get off of one. We'll see.
Do we have Stake Protocol here? I think a couple of you guys are here, right?
Yeah, we're here.
What's up, guy?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up?
Hey.
So you guys,
how's everybody?
We're good, man. We're good. I'm gonna get the recording going real quick, and then
sure.
Yeah, you guys are good to go. Welcome, Stake Protocol.
Yeah. I guess so. Thanks,
doing?
man. Yeah, thanks for having us. We really appreciate you guys taking up the time. I know it's a little late for some of you. It's a little early for me, so yeah. I just appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy days to just come by and hear me ramble for an hour. So it's great.
No problem. If you want to like share anything visually, you can share your screen, whatever. And then just let us know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't really have much to share. I mean, the if you want to go check out the site, you can. But other than that, I don't really have too much to share. It's stakeprotocol.app if you want to go check it out.
Okay.
To kind of see some of the terms that we're talking about. But other than that, yeah, not so much to share visually. So, damn, I just saw our market cap is at 9.5 mil. That's crazy. We for some somehow we continue to hit ATH daily even in this market, which is pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie. So 9.6 mil, which is awesome. So great. Sorry, I'm just waking up, so I'm just kind of catching up with my daily stuff here. So it's awesome. It's great to see. Yeah. Yeah. So how do you want to do this? You want to ask questions? You want me to jump in? What do we?
You guys take the lead. Whatever you. I have no idea what Stake Protocol is, and I'd like to know.
Cool. All right. Cool. So yeah. So I'm here. I have Sifu here as well. So yeah, he might jump in with any comments or questions, but I'll go ahead and take the lead on this. So. Yeah, Stake Protocol is a it's a new faucet protocol that also uses some rebase techniques, and I'll explain why I say it like that in a bit. But essentially, we're a daily faucet that pays back 1% daily, and on top of that, we also pay up to 2% rebase daily. Based on your activity, and we introduced something called our nerd protocol, which helps us be what we believe is the most sustainable faucet and rebase protocol in DeFi right now, right? So the issue with most, I would say not so much the faucets, but we saw a shit ton of rebase protocols come out, right? There's Titano and there's, I think when Sifu showed me, a couple months ago when we were thinking about doing this, there was already like 165 Titano forks out there. And the issue with that is none of it is sustainable, right? Like if you're just, auto compounding somebody's, shares in their wallet, there's zero reason to hold, right? And everybody will hold to a certain point, and then the greed kicks in and it all tanks, right? So, when I was chatting with Sifu about this project, the one thing I told him was like, well, I don't just want to do a Titano fork. It's never gonna last, right? And I'm not. I don't start projects unless I really believe in them, and I really do believe that there is some sustainability, right? Because I'm not a pump and dumper. I'm not I'm not looking for a quick buck. I want to create something that creates value for other people, because that's just going to be better for everybody in the long run, right? So, you know, I also really like the faucet protocols, right? So like Drip and them. You know, I've been a big Drip
Yeah,
fan,
we love them too.
honestly. Yeah, I've been a big Forex fan. You know, I was I went into I think the first project I went in with him was Rake, and I still have a bunch of funds in the Rake Moon Locker, if anybody knows what that is. So, you know, I've been following him for a while and really been a big fan. So, you know, a lot of people try to call us a competitor to Drip, which I don't like, because I don't see us as that. We did look to Drip for a lot of inspiration on the faucet side, but, you know, I think one of the issues with DeFi right now, and one of the things that makes it so vulnerable is, you know, everybody continues to look for like, what's the best, and let me take my money from here and put it over here. And I don't think that's the best way to look at it, right? I think that, you know, there can be several protocols, just like there's several good dexes. And a lot of times you'll see these dexes, they have each other's tokens on them, right? Because they work together, and they you know, DeFi is just stronger if we can just get out of that mentality that there can only be one, right? There can only be one best protocol. And that's the same for faucets. I refer people to Drip all the time. You know, I want Drip to continue on forever, you know, and not just because I'm heavily invested in it, just because I think it's a great project, you know. So yeah, so you know, we're similar to Drip, though. We are a 1% daily faucet that adds another 2% rebase on top of that, up to 2% rebase. And we introduce our nerd protocol, which is a sustainability method. So yeah, that's kind of what we are.
Well, that sounds cool. What is it that makes you more sustainable than the other forks, or the other Titans and stuff like that?
So what we're doing, right, is we have something called our nerd protocol, which stands for net elastic rebase depletion. So, you know, I think that a lot of people that went into these kind of rebase projects didn't really understand what you know, rebase, where it really came from, right? And rebase really kind of started with these algo based stable coins. You know, I forget that. What was the name?
Ampleforth.
Was that?
Ampleforth was the first one I heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So when you have these, in the sense of stable coins, it makes sense, right? Because as they rebase, right, the you know, as the price goes higher, they rebase, right, and so it increases supply, which brings the price back down. And as the price goes down, there's a negative rebase, right? That will actually remove tokens from the system, right? And therefore making the supply lower, and then it drives the price back up, right? So, you know, when you have these rebase protocols, they're only increasing, and that's just problematic for so many reasons, right? So, you know, we discussed doing a negative rebase, and we kind of do and we kind of don't. We didn't just want to remove people's tokens for no reason because the price got affected. So what we did is we introduced something called our net elastic rebase depletion. And what that does is it looks at how your behavior in our ecosystem is, right? And what that does is it tracks the net deposits. And I'll get into how we track stuff a little bit. We track a lot of stuff like the gross faucet value and the net faucet value and net deposits and, you know, gross claims and all this kind of fun stuff, right? But essentially what it does is you know, if you're compounding, you're depositing, you're referring, and it's moving up, it's fine. You get your full 2% of the rebase. But if you start claiming and dumping too much, what will happen is you're completely fine until your net deposits go negative, which the nerd tracks, right? So once you dip down below 0%, between 0 and negative 33% of your net faucet value, your rebase will actually go from 2% all the way down to 0%, right? So the more you continue to claim, which, you know, is an indicator of dumping, it'll go from 2% down to 0%. And then between negative 33 and negative 100, what will actually happen is your actually gross faucet value will begin to deplete. Now, it's important to note that your net faucet value, which is your deposits, your compounds, and your referrals, that is yours. That will never go down. And that's your faucet side of things, right? So your net faucet value will always be what you have put into it, right? Now, and I'll explain in a second the difference between your faucet, which is your NFV, and your rebase, which is your GFV. But essentially, your GFV can actually go down until it's at 0, which is essentially even with your net faucet value. Right. So I'll explain the difference. So your net faucet value, like I said, is your faucet, right? So it's your deposits, it's your compounds, it's your referral rewards. Yeah, it's that. And your gross faucet value is actually your NFV plus your gross faucet, or plus your rebase compounds. So what happens is these two numbers grow at a different rate. So similar to, say, drip, right? Your faucet value is 1%, right? Up to a year, and you can extend that by continuing to deposit and grow it, right? But your gross faucet value is your net faucet value plus your claims, which you actually earn 2% on, right? So you're actually earning 2% on the bigger value. And I'll give you a simple explanation, or give you a simple example, but I also highly recommend you jump in and read some docs, because I know it's a number dump right now. But assume that you put in 1,000 to the faucet, right? You're going to earn 1% on that daily. So after day one, you have 1,010, right? But on that 1,000, you're also earning 2% from the rebase, right? So that would be in an extra $20. So in that first day, you made $30, right? So 10 from the faucet, 20 from the rebase. So now what that means, right, is that your net faucet value is 1,000 plus the 10, right? So 1,010. You'll continue to earn 1% on that. But on the rebase side, it's 1,030. Right? Because you had 10 from the faucet side and 20 from the rebase side. So you're actually earning 2% on the 130 and 1% on the 110. Does that make sense?
Yes,
it's a big number dump, so I know that's confusing, right? So your gross faucet value and your net faucet value, which is your faucet, grow disproportionately. But we view the rebase as a bonus, right, for good behavior, which is why it can actually it can go down from 2%. This is why we always say up to 2%, right? Because it can go from 2% down to 0%. And then, if you, let's say that scenario, right, where you have 1,010 in the faucet and 1,030 in your rebase, assuming you just continue to claim, and these numbers aren't accurate, but assume you continue to claim, that 1,030 can actually get depleted until you're at a negative 100, which would mean that it's actually even with the net faucet value, which would be 1,010, right? So yeah, that's how we consider ourselves more sustainable, right? We give rewards, up to 3% daily for people who are, compounding and growing and depositing and referring and so on. And you get extra bonus like that. And the good thing about that is the more you do that, the more you can claim and still be in good standing, right? But if you just start claiming too much, you're going to actually start seeing your rebase go down, and eventually that number will go all the way down to where it's even with your net faucet value. So that's why we say it's the the most sustainable in the of the rebase protocols. And one other thing I do want to clarify, and this comes up a lot, but we use the term rebase, right? Because that's how we reward it, like these rebase protocols. In reality, it's not actually rebase, right? We're not increasing the number of tokens you hold in your wallet, right? It's kind of like a rebase faucet almost, right? But we use the term rebase just because it's something that people can understand. So I just want to clarify that.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. It's definitely different than what we're currently seeing.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Like I don't know if it's a problem I have in my head, but I can't just fork a project. It's just not who I am. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, me either.
Did well for a reason, but there's so much to kind of compete with when there's so many problems with just straight up forking a project, right? Because if a protocol was first one to do something, there's a reason that they have that hype, and it's almost impossible to replicate that unless you do something different, right? So
exactly,
that's kind of how we approach it.
That's what we're doing with our project. So we've got one too.
Yeah, exactly. Like honestly, it makes no sense to just fork a project. This just doesn't, like, except for I will say, dexes, I guess you can fork, but even so, the ones that do well are the ones that are doing a little different, right? Like, like when Baby came out, Baby like killed it because they were doing something a little different than other dexes were. So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So
do we have any questions so far?
I mean, I guess I could jump in a little bit more on how we kind of do this. So, on the back end, one of the things that you have to consider, and one of the benefits of us, and one of the things to think about is the other problem with rebase protocols, right? Is they're continually increasing their supply every half hour, right? Whereas we're not, because like I said, we're not technically rebase, right? We just call it rebase because it's understandable. So we, we fund our vault obviously through fees. Our fees are more in line with Titano than say Drip, but that's because, Drip, because we are offering more. But these rebase rewards also come from our vault, right? So the good news is we're not rebasing every half hour, or we're not increasing our supply every half hour, right? So what we do is we actually use the nerd indicator to assess what our daily liability is from the faucet, assuming no other tokens from from buys or sells entered the faucet. And then what we can do is we can extrapolate that out 21 days and say, all right, do we have enough funds, or do we have enough stake in our vault to last for 21 days based on what the nerd indicator is telling us? If not, we can mint tokens, right? And we have a limit. We can only mint up to 5% daily per half hour. So whatever that number is, we have it somewhere. And so that way, unlike rebase, we're not growing every half hour, but only as needed. And then our max supply is 5 million right now. It's the supply is 750,000. So if we continue to grow and we do need to mint, we could go up to 5 million. And what will happen is, at that point, at 5 million, if we hit that point, we have a couple burn mechanisms, but the global nerd will essentially bring everybody down to 0, which would stop rebase rewards. We would increase the burn rates through. We have a treasury which has floor price protection, as well as some other mechanisms. And also our lottery that we're going to launch is a very high frequency burning lottery. That will drive the supply back down. Once it's down about, I think we have it at 25% right now, then the rebases will kick back in, right? So that's kind of how we're managing that aspect of things. And then our treasury. So our treasury, we took some notes from like Ohm or Jade Protocol, right? Or sorry, not Ohm, Olympus and Jade Protocol, where we have we're introducing floor price protection. We have investments in farms and in projects. And so on as well. So, yeah.
Awesome. What was that? I don't know if you explained it. What was that flame token about?
So flame. If you guys are familiar with Drip, it's similar to Breep, right? So,
okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that's actually a good point and something to talk about, right? So we have all our amazing team leaders, right? Which is how I'm here today, to be honest. And those guys, like I tell people, like, those guys are the heart of the project, right? Team leaders are the ones that make things happen. And so we really do what we can to support those guys, right? So similar to other ones, we do have a robust referral system. And we also added a couple things on top of that, right? So we actually have team leader levels that come with badges and additional rewards. So what happens, right? So we have the round robin style method of rewards, and depending on the amount of flame you hold, you can receive bonuses from up to 15 levels on your downline. But what happens is, as those rewards move up, at the very top is the dev wallet, right? And so what happens is the dev wallet will start the rewards over again, but also what happens is the dev wallet actually does accept funds, and those funds are split into alternating into two wallets, right? So first wallet is going to be our lottery, right? And so we will have daily seeding of our lottery from these referral rewards, right? And the other one is something that we haven't built yet, but essentially it's going to be a team leader airdrop protocol. So what that means is that the rewards will be collected, and it'll essentially be a user called action that once the rewards hit a certain amount and somebody wants to call that claim, what'll happen is they run that transaction, and those funds will be airdropped to every team leader based on their team leader level, right? So it'll be continuing team leader bonuses, and then also for your team leader level, there is also kickbacks on the campaigns that you run and so on. So we really want to do everything we can to support those guys, because again, those guys are the heart of these kind of projects. So
very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Sorry, it's still morning here. I'm sure there's a couple things I'm missing. I mentioned our lottery. So our lottery's built. It's been tested before with Big Crush, and it's really, really cool lottery. It's visual, it's fun in nature, right? So we're still designing the UI for stake, but essentially you'll likely pick like a banner sigil and an element to go with that. So like, I don't know, bronze swords or whatever the fuck it'll be. But what'll happen is that essentially you pick your team, and then if you pick your team right, it attacks the ramparts and you win the jackpot. But what's cool about it is it's a win-win-win lottery. And what that means is that, you know, the house obviously wins, right? But players win even if you match 0, right? If you match 0 numbers. So no matter what, you're going to win something. And then also the protocol wins because it's a very high burn rates. I know with Big Crush, when we introduced it, we matched 6 months of burning within 24 hours. So it has a very high burn rate, which is cool. And that's already built. Again, we have to change some of the UI and optimize a couple little things, but expect that probably in the next few weeks for sure. So
very cool. So you guys got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe.
Yeah. And in fact, right now, like, God, we've rolled out almost nothing, but you know, we just want to make sure that everything's cool. So today, in fact, actually, I haven't talked to my guys, so I can't confirm today, but we were planning on today. If not today, probably by tomorrow. We're rolling out our foundation, which is our protocol and liquidity, and that allows us to let's see if you just text me. Yeah, bring up POL. Yeah, so it's our protocol and liquidity, and essentially it's just it matches the liquidity. It doesn't match, but it's an alternative to the liquidity on PancakeSwap, and it allows us to essentially we're pairing it with BUSD. It allows us to lock up the token, and for doing that, you earn a percentage of the sells. You earn a percentage of the deposits and withdrawals on that. All you have to do is deposit BUSD. We pair it with the stake, and it just further increases the stability of the project. But additionally, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you know, even with like reflective tokens, right? When you claim a percentage on, say, PancakeSwap, you know, you don't receive those taxes in BNB, right? You receive them in your native token, which means you have to turn around and dump it, right? To use those funds, which sucks, you know what I mean? But as a protocol, it's a necessary evil, right? You have to sell to continue to move. But the protocol and liquidity will allow us to receive those fees in BUSD, right? Which we can turn around and then use to grow the protocol without having to sell. And in fact, one of the things that we're doing is, you know, part of the sell fees on the protocol and liquidity actually go to the vault. But because it's coming in as BUSD, what we're doing is we're actually buying the treasury stake from the taxes. We're buying the stake taxes from our treasury that came in from ourselves, essentially, to put that in the vault. So then that way we have to sell less because we're selling them to ourselves, which is pretty cool. So the POL is super important because it helps us stabilize, for one. It also helps us bring in the funds to be able to grow. So our for that reason, you know, on PancakeSwap, our buy fees are 13%, but on our POL it's only 3%, right? So we highly recommend that. Sell fees are the same, or sell taxes are the same. But again, it's just, if you're going to sell through our POL because it helps out the protocol quite a bit. So yeah,
very cool.
And that should be launching today, or again, I haven't talked to my guy. If not today, maybe tomorrow. So
awesome. Do we have any questions out there at all?
Yeah, feel free to. I know there's got to be a million questions, so feel free to jump in.
I feel like I have to go back to school to understand a lot of that math.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that I'm getting ready to do is we're calling it like Stake School or Stake Academy. You know, Bitcoin Pro had a good idea. He thought it'd be cool to actually set up like actual courses and people could go through modules and learn stake. And I really thought about that for a minute because I thought it was a great idea. But, you know, what we have is not super complex. It's going to be a couple mini lessons, you know what I mean? And then I think it'll be understandable. So it would be too easy for people just to set up a million wallets and get a ton of free stake. So we're not going to do that. But I am probably going to set up, you know, just different small lessons with some quizzes and stuff like that to really help everybody understand what's going on.
So, now, again, I mean, I'm super ADD. So I have to go over something like 5 times, and then I'm like, okay,
yeah,
now
you know, even us, one of the things that we found is, you know, when we were coming up with the system, it's very hard to plot out in Excel, but for some reason it was easy for us to build it in the contract, which is interesting because, you know, you're tracking 2 values and you're compounding 2 values differently daily, right? So it gets a little complex. It is a little complex, but
yeah, it's, I mean, it's a bit. What I'm picking up is it's kind of a bit new. It's kind of like a reverse of a rebase, or it has this like opposite rebase to the rebase kind of thing. Am I quite 100%?
Yeah, and that's why we call it the net elastic rebase depletion, right? So long story short, as long as you're engaging in a positive behavior, it's 2%. There's more than enough room built in to take as much, to take a ton of profit when you need it, right? But it's only if you continually claim and your net deposits go negative, that's when the nerd kicks in and starts depleting your gross faucet value. But again, remember that your net faucet value is always yours. Everything that's deposited, compounded, and referred into your net faucet value will always be yours, and you'll always earn 1% on that, no matter what. So best case scenario 3%, worst case scenario 1%. So.
Oh, okay. So I mean, like, yeah, it's based on your like withdrawal behavior. So if you're kind of like frantically withdrawing like all the time, the nerd picks up on that and he's like, well, you don't get 3% anymore, you just get 1.
Yeah, exactly. That's the simplest way to describe it. But there's a lot of variation in there, right? So once you get down below 0%, you might not get 2% anymore. You might get 1.9%, right? And then 1.8, 1.6 all the way down to 0. And then if you continue to dump, your gross faucet value will be reduced to a point where you are only making 1%, but that's the lowest you'll go is 1% on your net faucet value.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like the net faucet value is essentially your real deposits. The gross faucet value is essentially your actual faucet plus rebase compounds, right? So
did you just say that? And did you say you had like a referral based system that went down like 15 levels as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's round robin, right? So when you sign up under somebody and you deposit, they get 10%. And then every compounded deposit beyond that goes up, to the next person, the next person, the next person. So it's the dead wall, and then process starts over again, right? So yeah.
Now you guys had a pre-sale, right? Like did you have a pre-sale?
Yeah, we had a private sale and a pre-sale. So the private sale price was 75 cents, and the pre-sale price ended up being, I'm gonna say 86 cents, something around there. So it was close, but it's less than $1 for both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we launched. Yeah, we hit the market at around 86 cents, and we just hit 13 for the last 2 days, which is good. So we're doing okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like you guys are making a buzz. I see Stake Protocol everywhere.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's great. I know Dripsa is working on a video right now, and he's gonna, once he's done with the video, because again, even the team leaders, we have a lot of conversations because the game theory is different than other rebase or faucet protocols, right? And there's a lot to understand, a lot to take in. So I know Jeps is doing a video, and then I'm gonna go through it with him to make sure that it's all accurate. I've seen a couple of videos, and I want to say they're about 75 to 80% accurate. There's a couple inconsistencies somewhere. So once we have that conversation, he's gonna put out the first like officially approved stake video. So look for that soon. But yeah, we're starting to see videos pop up, and that's always exciting as a protocol to see that kind of stuff happening. So yeah, who else? I know there's got to be some other questions out there.
Anyone?
Well, I'd like to caveat the POL. I did a video on it yesterday. At first, it was based off the BNB that was, basically shown on the white paper, but I've seen that it got changed to the BUSD, and I ended up talking to Semi about it, that whoever's idea that was a very, very good idea, because obviously that strikes out the volatility that I know a lot of the projects, as far as their back liquidity in form of BNB can be. So having a higher form of BUSD as far as the liquidity is going to work absolute wonders, you know, as far as the longevity of the project. So whoever, you know, changed that, they need a raise.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's something that we had discussed before, and then again, you know, in the team leader group, it was proposed again, I think maybe by Bitcoin Pro, and it was a conversation that we had just yesterday. Actually, it was like, all right, well, getting ready to roll out. You know, should we keep BNB? Should we introduce BUSD? I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to create any issues, and so we decided, like, yeah, let's just go with BUSD because we already have the volatility on PancakeSwap, and you know it was one of the unfortunate things that I chatted with the guys about. You know, like PinkSale is really the place to do raises right now, and that's great. But one of the downsides is you have to lock up your liquidity for a long time. And I get it; it's good for investors. I understand that. For me, I wanted to put everything in the POL just because it's better for the protocol, but that just wasn't an option, right? So we have the volatility on the PancakeSwap side. So if we can add stability on our side, and one of the interesting thing that's going to create, especially in this market environment, it's going to create some really interesting ARB opportunities, right? Because you know, BNB is all over the place, and right now it's all the way down, right? You know, the entire market is, and so if we can add some stability here, it's going to be an interesting. It's going to be a whole new way to kind of you know, play the game, right? Which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm excited for getting that launched.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? I'm showing on the site? You got Foundation, Treasury, King's Riches. Are those anything important?
Yeah. So the foundation is the POL. The Treasury. So the Treasury. Once we get the foundation up, we'll start working on the Treasury. Treasury has things like floor price protection, similar to Olympus or Jade Protocol. It has essentially we're going to be you know, investing into farms and other projects. Although right now, to be honest, I don't know what farm we're going to invest in, but that's the plan, to invest in farms or maybe startup projects. So one of the things that we're considering right now is creating a DAO at some point using our Flame token to give it another use case. At which point we can kind of vote on, you know, projects that we should invest in and all that kind of fun stuff, right? So that'll be the Treasury, and that's just to kind of help grow and sustain the protocol, you know, outside of you know, the faucet rebate system. And then King's Riches, that was just a placeholder for the lottery. We're still not sure what we're going to call it, but yeah, that's the lottery.
Awesome. Well, does anybody else have any more questions or anything? You got anything else?
Yeah,
to
feel
add?
free to jump in. Yeah.
Anyone?
If I don't know something,
I did have a question now up here on the YouTube. It said, "What other projects did you guys start before? Were you in any other projects?"
Yeah, for sure. So Seafood's had a couple projects like Space Dust and Seafood, I always forget your other projects.
My first project was Gremlins Finance. We did
Gremlins too. Yeah, I like Gremlins.
We did about a 38x, but I left the team. And then I have Space Dust. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of flowing with the market. So kind of put it to the side for now, but I'm focused on state. But yeah, those two projects.
Yeah, and then I had BitCrush and BitCrush Arcade, which was doing really well. It's essentially a gambling protocol. It's just when the market tanked, it was just, you know, there's just a combination of you know, outside dev issues. I feel like every time you need to rely on somebody outside your core team, it just creates vulnerabilities for the project, and that's exactly what happened. We just had some bad teams that had built good stuff for us before, but just didn't deliver on what they said they would. And you know, it's the only other project I've had in over a year, so I'm not that kind of guy that goes from project to project, but just essentially once the war kicked off, it was just kind of all downhill from there. So it's still it's basically on pause right now until we can kind of figure out what we're doing. But you know, the lottery that we're launching now, that was built by BitCrush and so on. So we're still figuring out what to do with BitCrush right now. Well, I'll just say that. What else we got?
I got a question.
Sure.
So why make
nerd go down when you are compounding faucets?
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is a great question, and one that gets I hear a little bit of an echo. So if you can mute, that'd be great. Yeah, it's a question that comes up a lot, and I'll explain why. Right. So one of the discussions we had before we launched was, did we want to have the nerd gauge there or just a number? And we decided to have the gauge just because I thought it might have a psychological effect, and which it had, which it 1,000,000% does, because everybody freaks out when they see their nerd go down a little bit. But look at it like this, right? So let's say that you deposit 1,000, right? And on your first compound, let's just imagine that you're compounding 100, right? So what a compound is, a compound claims, right? And then it deposits. So what happens is your net deposit increases, right? Because you're adding 100, but you've now claimed 100. So it can't be 100, right? So it's essentially 100 over, it's 1,000 and 1,100 over 100, right? Which brings down the ratio, but your net deposit increase, which is really what you want to focus on. Your nerd is essentially kind of like just a quick view of how you're doing. But as long as your net deposits are above 0, you'll continue earning your full amount, right? So I hope that makes sense. And you know, as we release the kind of Stake Academy, I'm hoping it will make a lot more sense. But essentially, you know, compounding your GFV does not affect your ND, but it also doesn't affect your claims, right? So there's a couple of nuanced things in there that will explain why that is. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I know it's a little bit complicated.
I just didn't know if I completely compounded 100%, if I could end up going under 0 for doing that.
No. Yeah, and again, you know, for those that are a little worried about your nerd, next time you do a compound, pay attention to your net faucet value, and you'll see that you know, your net faucet value. So compounding is actually a net 0 event as far as your net deposit works. Your nerd is affected because that is like, it's like a ratio kind of, right? So you know, if you compound 100, you still have to claim that 100 before you redeposit it, but those really just cancel each other out on the net deposits. So yeah, if you just continue to compound, no, it's not, you're not going to go negative.
No. 10-4. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that all the questions?
You're planning on putting a circulating supply on the site at some point?
Yeah. So our UI, you know, we fell into that DeFi trap of rushing to get everything out, and so the UI needs a lot of work, right? So we decided to focus on the protocol, but yeah, there's going to be separate pages for the net faucet value, for the gross faucet value, right? We already have one for the downline. So once we get out the POL, I think we have to do a couple things for the treasury, and then we'll be updating the UI and so on. So it's I would say we're about 10% rolled out right now. We have a lot of stuff like in our immediate pipeline that needs to happen, and then we have our more esoteric stuff down the road. So
I think it looks great, and I think y'all are doing a good job. But yeah, I just wanted to
I really appreciate that, and honestly, shout out to Dripka for helping us do the UI. You know, like I said, you know, every time you rely on somebody outside the team, issues happen. And you know, Semi, our CTO is a great UI guy. You know, but he was busy building smart contracts, so we tried to outsource our UI to somebody, and it was just a mess. So Dripster really stepped up and helped us put this together, which is great. So shout out to him.
Hello, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are there plans for future sex listing, socialized exchanges?
You know, if you can mute real fast because there's a big echo, I can answer. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you know, sexes for these protocols, they're tricky, right? I mean, they're tricky. It's tricky enough to list these kind of protocols on CoinMarketCap, let alone a sex. I would say right now there's no immediate plans. That's not to say that might change in the future. You know, in the future, I think anything's possible, but for now, it's not. It's definitely not a priority and not something I'm considering at this point. But who knows, right? Like, somebody might approach us and it might be a great idea, so we might do it. But I guess if there's any great sexes listening right now, feel free to reach out and we can consider. But at this point, it's not something that I'm actively pursuing. I'll say that.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
One last question for the sake of the AMA. You said about a potential DAO. Do you know what the flame count is going to be for anybody who is trying to join your DAO?
Yeah, not yet. I'm assuming it will likely be something similar to the full downline, maybe a little bit less. So similar to Sage Drip, we have the downline count is based on like Fibonacci sequence. So to access all 15 downlines, you need 1,597. I'm not saying that's what the count's going to be. It might be that, it might be less. Once we kind of get to that point, we'll decide. But probably, I'm assuming over 1,000. Right? The thing with DAOs is you want to make them accessible, but you want to make them aspirational too. So I'm thinking maybe 1,000, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
If there's no more questions, I can just go. Do you have a question?
No, you're good, man. I was just saying, it's getting kind of quiet, so maybe we should just cut it.
Yeah. So one thing I'll say is, and I like to end every AMA with this, is that in DeFi, DeFi owners are guilty until proven innocent, right? So, regardless of what I say in this AMA, I highly recommend you jump in and read the docs and chat with the team leaders and chat with the community and really see what's going on, especially in this market, right? Like, this is your hard-earned funds that I'm sure you've been stacking for, over a year now, maybe years. And there's no telling what the market's going to do right now. So don't trust me in what I'm saying. Just really jump in, understand the project before you invest in it, and only then, if you feel comfortable with what's going on and where it's going, then take that leap. But it's your hard-earned money, so make sure that you're comfortable before investing in any project, right? I think that it's one of the reasons I hate forks so much, is they just prey on people's desperation, I would say, so just make sure that you jump in, ask questions, read some documents, and Sifu is always there. I'm not there as often, but I try to jump in every now and then. So if you have any questions, all the team leaders are admins, so they can jump in and answer questions and help you guys out. So I think I'll leave you guys with that. Yeah, so maybe you can post the stake chat link, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to jump in and let us know.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording now, and I'll get it over to you guys.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Have a good one. Oh, that was good.
Bam. To me, it sounds just like another drip. And then when he started saying that they were helping him with, what did he say? The UI? Is that all they helped him with, or they helped him with back end shit? Oh, and he's gone. So, hey, everybody, welcome to the Shane and Morpheus show. Morpheus, wake up! We're on, buddy. Sorry, it's your time to shine. Morpheus, put down the fat white woman covered in piss. All right, well, I guess you guys are stuck with me. Only this time you don't have to worry about hearing anybody fucking, because one, Morpheus is muted because he's smart, and two, Morpheus don't be fucking. He's a fucking gimp. can't be fucking when you're retard and you can't
Shut
even
your
walk.
bitch ass up.
I knew it. There you go.
I knew I heard my name mumbled in there under the fucking whatever.
Oh hell yeah!
No. I was in the fucking the Michigan Assembly
around.
fucking what?
It's the Morpheus and Shane show, buddy. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Where's
Black Sheep came back and ruined the show. I guess it ain't racist, man.
Listen,
be the black guy. Show.
I gotta get that. I got that air thing on the way, so we'll be good. It just heated up again, I guess.
Oh, his computer took a shit again?
Yeah, it's been freezing up like it did yesterday, and now it's done it again today. So there's definitely something going on.
Is it too hot in there? Is it like
he needs to blow out his
It's actually not even that hot today, so I don't know what's actually going on here. But
he needs to blow out his vents, get some more CPU.
Yeah, I just need to get some more.
He needs
more air circulating in the system.
Yeah, he definitely needs to blow his vents out.
Yeah.
Probably be a good idea. Yeah, I was in that Michigan Assembly Telegram or whatever. It's a fucking cemetery in there, dude.
Yeah.
And I had to go through all the grief of creating another fucking screen name and shit because they insist on you using your real name and picture and all this old bullshit, which I think is dumb as fuck personally, but whatever. And no. I'm like, all right. Anybody know where there's a fucking public notary? Oh, crickets. I'm like, fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, man. I swear to God, if I gotta drive to Ohio or fucking Indiana to get this fucking ASN shit done, I'm gonna be pissed. You know that, right? I'm gonna be salty as fuck.
Well, angry black man, what's new?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Well, those Joe Biden gas prices,
How
man.
low can BTC go?
What's it at now?
Under 21,000.
Yeah. Let's say 18 by tomorrow. Fucking.
Oh, if it gets anywhere near like how fucking Richard Hart was saying, I've been saying 10 or 11. He's been saying it for a fucking year, and if it finally does, you'll never hear the end of it.
I was right. Watch me twerk. I was right.
Yeah, just like he says, I called the top. Yeah, well, every day you keep saying this might be the top, this might be the top, and then eventually it's the top. Yeah, it's easy to say I called the top.
You may be calling the top, but you danced like a bottom, buddy.
Yeah, touche.
So looks like I'm gonna start Furio with 6,400 tokens. Wow. With the NFTs I got.
Holy shit. Got
more
lit.
Just gonna be lit right out the gate.
Yeah. Let's hope it's fucking amazing as I think it's gonna be.
Should be.
They always should be. We'll see. What do you think about that one stake? You think you're gonna go into it?
Which one?
The one we just did the AMA on.
I don't know. I might drop a little something in there.
For sure. You always drop something in everything.
I gotta wait for this money to come back first.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear anything bad. It just sounds like another drip clone. He's like saying that he doesn't, do cut and paste, but that's what it sounded like because a lot of stuff he was explaining sounded a lot like drip, and then he said Forex was helping them. So,
sorry, I missed your question there. Sure, you can reach out to him.
Bust the grill. So, Morpheus, what are you doing over there, buddy? You over there fucking some fat white women?
No. Considering my name is not on the show and the headliner, I do not fuck women during the show.
Only the fellow above us fucks the bitches on the show.
Well, I'm kind of shocked, but Sarah actually just reached out to me. She actually
really?
Yeah. So I'm like, cool. She's not gone. She's not gone forever.
Okay. That's what happens when you lay the pipe down right. They come back for more.
Or when you're about to hit another big fucking hit, man. Big fucking jackpot. She's like, oh, he's about to hit another big jackpot. I love that, man.
No, she's getting into Furia with us, so she's still got to. You know.
How much did she get? She got what? Did she get all the different pre-sales or just the first one?
She got in like the second one, I think.
Yeah,
I thought I remember. Like 1400.
She got into the one that no one else was able to get into, didn't she?
I think so.
She's done that a couple of times. I think none of us get in. We're like, fuck, and Cher's like, I got it.
I know, right?
What the fuck? I think what was it? Was it Ronin? Did she do Ronin with us? There was something else she got like way killer. Like she got, or no, maybe it was Animal Farm. That's what it was, right? Like a bunch of us couldn't hit the pre-sale, and didn't she get it?
Yeah, I think she got it. Yeah.
Women. She's watching the fucking stream. That's why she's all looking at them sexy lips of yours, just all talking. She's like, oh, just maybe one more go in that shithole with those.
The way you describe things, Shane, is always very disturbing, sir.
I know, right?
I'm just quoting other people.
Right.
Oh, you mean his sexy lips? The way we watch him talk?
The way the water glisten all over your body.
You guys should all watch the Crypto Black Sheep show. Yeah, baby. You know.
Well, that's enough for me.
All right. Call it.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
When Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon,
and go.
I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm. Let's go, girl. Palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm. Lambo, yellow, Lambo, when Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm. Let's go down. Palm, palm. You wanna palm, palm, palm. She wanna palm, palm, palm. We wanna palm, palm, palm.
What the fuck? What are you doing? Okay, stop. We'll go out for a walk. Ma! Come get this fucking dog. It's pissing all over the floor. You gonna look me in the face like this is okay? Go ahead. Go take a shit while you're at it. Ma, come get Malone.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.